happy 2026. And my prayer is that 2026 is going to be your year. I don't care who you are, as long as you're doing something positive. Mark my words. 2026 is going to be a real big year. It's going to be a year where we recover from a whole lot of things that have been going on in this world. Things are going to start to turn around. I feel they're going to get better. But you know how to ensure that they get better? Make them better. If you want a better job, go get a better job. If you want to go back to school, go back to school. If you want to write a book, start. If you want to be on social media or establish like a platform, do it. Because guess what? At the end of the day, it's up to you, and it's about your choices as to what you're going to make happen for you. And so that's just the mindset I'm at. Nobody can make something happen for me. I have to do it. And I have some things coming up that I'm frightened about doing, but it's like I could do this. I know I can. I've seen it done, and let's do it. So anyway, with that being said, let's go outside. Let's go outside. And see, we got my little, I want to show you guys my new grill. My new grill, honey. So in my new grill, I'm gonna show you how big the grill is. It's very little. It's like a female size grill, but a man can borrow it. But I want to convince my husband that it's for females, and that he won't want to borrow it because then he borrow it, and he's the primary griller of the house, and then all of a sudden I know he jacks me, and then I don't have no barbecue grill of my own. But anyway, this is a little grill. I got it off of Amazon, and I think it was about $100. And then it's also a smoker. See, it's an offside smoker or something that my husband said it was called. But anyway, it's cute. So you could put the charcoal in here and get it going real good. And then you could put your meat or what you're smoking on this side. And then let that go. But in the meantime, what I want to do, because I'm going to throw my brisket on here, and I'm going to tell you guys how I made it and show it to you in a minute. But what I want to do is go ahead and get this lit so I can go on ahead. Let me actually light this one first. Yeah, there. I don't usually light my grill. That's like my husband's territory. So, yeah. But I really want to just do it and learn how to do it and learn how to light my own grill. And because I want to pick up on my grilling skills, because I got this tomahawk steak that is going to need it, that needs a grilling. There. Because I want it to start getting hot evenly. And you know what? This has wheels. So what I'm going to do is go ahead and pull it out. There we go. Because you don't want it over by the wood and all that stuff. So then what I'm going to have to do is I'm going to have to get some tongs or whatever. I'm going to have to pick it up and put the racks on there. Let's look at the brisket while I go and get the tongs and let this begin to burn down. I'm going to let the charcoal go all the way to white. That's what my husband has taught me. Just let it get all the way white before you get started on grilling. Hi, yay, barbecue time. Yes, it is. 7:08. I know that's right. I'm gonna actually be grilling a brisket. They said it's creepy. Okay, well, I'm sorry if you're allergic to creepy. But this is gonna be fire. Yes, barbecue. So anyway, I'm gonna flip this somehow. Yeah, let's go in here and little smoky eyes today. I was like, yeah, I think this is gonna be my signature. The smoky eyes all for the rest of the cold season out here. Let me kind of like fan it. Hold on. Some potatoes and some boiled eggs, because what is that an indicator of? That I'm making some potato salad. Of course. And I don't want to buy no potato salad. I'm going to use my own recipe. So I'm making the brisket, gumbo, potato salad, and the rice. But it feels like something is missing. I'm not doing any seafood, but the gumbo is going to be. I don't want seafood in my gumbo because sometimes, you put the seafood in there and it starts like getting a little cheesy or something, or a little stank. So, too faster than if you didn't put seafood in it. So if I was going to do seafood, then I would put it to the side, I'm thinking. Okay. So we got some breast. And now when I think about it, I'm not going to go crazy on making that huge pot of gumbo. I had asked my son to make some, but I could tell that ain't going to happen. So I'm going to make my own gumbo, but I'm just making a small pot. One time when I made my video on here, actually, and it was called Holiday Gumbo with Friends. Because I make it every New Year's Day, no fail. Oh, black eyed peas, which I need to get them so I could get them on a quick boil. And I'm going to show you guys some of this. See here, just bag black eyed peas. If you didn't take yours out and soak them overnight or how you usually would do it, don't even trip. I want you to do a quick boil on them. Quick boil is when we're just going to bring them to a boil and then we're going to cut them off. And that's what a quick boil is. So you're going to rinse your beans, and I don't know who else has to have black eyed peas. Well, not has to, but who else does black eyed peas on New Year's Day? Am I alone? Uh-oh, everybody's quiet. Nobody else does it. I'm the only one. Okay, but anyway, that's the meal. That's the meal. And then where's that brisket? Yeah, let me show y'all this brisket, right? Hold on, y'all. Sorry, there's a rule at my house. We don't, as much as I love my dogs, I don't have no dogs in the kitchen, and they don't eat with me. So anyway, they got to go. I just didn't want to be fussing and y'all here. But yeah, we're gonna do a quick boil on them beans, and then we're just gonna cut up some vegetables. And then for the gumbo, I'm gonna use this andouille smoked sausage. Where's my bell pepper? So how's everybody's New Year? Happy New Year. Yeah, I'm not making coleslaw or corn. I don't know why. I just making a potato salad. And like I said, I'm not doing the coleslaw or corn. But my husband does like coleslaw, and I always forget to do it. That's the main reason why I'm not going to. It's just because I forget. See, my husband's one of them type of people. He's a little overboard grateful. He's so grateful that if you make something and he don't really like it, he really don't say no complaints. And when you got somebody like that in your life, you know what? I'm gonna be honest. It makes you want to do more for them. Hold on, yeah. We're gonna turn this around together. I'm getting a skirt. See how the charcoal's starting to get white? Well, I want it white. I want it, for the most part, white. Because I don't burning up my meat and all that. So I'm going to set that there with the little tongs on the crate or whatever it's called, shelf. Whatever. And I'm trying to check and make sure the heat is going to be evenly distributed. This side though is hotter. This side looks hotter, but it may be. Actually, see, I told y'all, I'm trying to get some help with this barbecuing, but I want to do it on my own this time. But I think this side was hotter because why are the coals whiter? So I think that this is not as hot yet, and that's why the charcoal, logic, because I guess that's all you can do is just think logically. And so anyway, on this side, the coals are still black, and I think that's why the heat is higher. It was higher over here at first, so that makes perfect sense. I'll wipe that. Move. Ooh. No, I'm gonna, because my family, they run through stuff. They run through everything they see. I don't be saying too much like that, I guess, but gosh, please stop running through everything. Yeah, I'm gonna make a little pot of gumbo. Watch it be the best gumbo I ever made in my life. Because it's always like that. When you just make a very little bit of something, then it just be better. It do. It just be that much better. Like, but when you make a huge amount, then it don't be that good. But I got some things that I'm going to be announcing to you guys or sharing with you guys. That is some future endeavors, business endeavors, yeah, that I'm going to be doing. I'm really excited about them, but this has to be a total surprise. It can't be, I'm going to go around sharing this information with everybody. The reason why is because it's huge. And, people sometimes, dang, if they don't like you, let's just tell the truth. They'll start preying on your downfall and something go wrong with you. You know what I mean? You break a limb or whatever you're talking about. So I wish life wasn't like that, you know what I mean? But that's just what it is. Some people don't like you just because of your drive. In the meantime, guess what? They got a drive, they got goals, they're ambitious, but they don't want you to be. It's like, you can do good, but don't you ever try to do better than me. And at the end of the day, nobody's trying to do better than you, but by you being insecure, you assume that. Or by you being the type of person who don't want to see nobody really thrive or do anything in particular, then guess what? You think everybody's like that. And mean people that's mean and evil and stuff, actually, they believe that everybody else in the world is running around mean and evil and all this different kind of stuff, and that ain't the truth. It's just one of them. Just because you're like that, don't accuse nobody else of being like that. So anyway, what you're gonna do is take your beans and then you're gonna have them in my case, a pot. You're gonna pour the water off until they run clear. In the meantime, you're gonna be looking through your beans, and I just know, it's kind of like not hard to do to see which ones do not belong in there. Like sometimes you may find stuff like dirt. These are actually so clean. And they're all matching. Sometimes you may find like dirt or other types of beans in your beans, but for some reason I'm not finding nothing in here. So anyway, water just is clear. I mean, beans are not the hardest thing to clean, yeah. But it is just another chore, just put it like that. So anyway, what I'm going to do with these beans is this here. I'm gonna take them. Let me wipe the bottom off. Let me see if this machine will come on, because if it'll come on, it'll move when I move around, I guess, if it's not gonna act silly. Because it's on the charger. Let's see. Yeah. Because that's easier. And y'all could kind of, let me see how far. It should go 360, but you know, I haven't tried it recently. Anyway, what I'm going to do is go over here to my water machine. Let me put that grocery bag. You see this? That's what you want at your house. Do not drink no more pipe water, guys. I promise. That's going to come up behind why people are getting cancer, why people are getting sick, why people are getting all these 50 million things that they are getting. So anyway, I'm going to run my water in there, and the reason why I'm doing it this way, and I will from now on, more likely than not, instead of using the sink water to soak them, is because the beans, by them being dry, they absorb the water. And we don't want them absorbing sink water, even though it's just for soaking purposes. And then we got to go pour it out. And we got to go pour it out. But the beans have mostly, you know, what's it called? Like, what's the word I'm looking for? Absorbed it. And because these beans are dehydrated, just put like that, just dry. Not dehydrated, dry beans, and when you add liquid to it, then that's what's gonna happen. So anyway, I put, we're gonna say 8 cups. You could do about 6, but anyway, I put 8 cups of water in here, and then I take it, I sit it on here. And then, what I do is bring them to a very rapid boil. And once I bring them to a very rapid boil, then I'll turn them off. This is called quick boiling. I will turn them off and I'll let them sit on my stovetop for about 2 hours or so. And you know, I'm just realizing I did not take out my smoked meat. So I'm gonna have to go to the store. I said, I'm not going to no store. My husband came home and he had, for the most part, what I needed. I was happy. But, now I gotta go to the store. Somebody gotta go to the store. And it's gonna be me. Because I'm not gonna ask my husband to do that. He already went. And whatever. But anyway, I'm going to take this bowl, and I don't have a problem, I guess I'm about to rinsing something off in there. But my problem is if I'm making macaroni and cheese from now on, I need to boil my noodles. I'm not boiling them with sink water because I had a leak at my in my shower. And when I had the leak in my shower, I had a washcloth folded neatly over the handle, the on-off handle. And when I went in there, I looked at it and it was brown, straight up brown, where something is in the pipe water. And then I was like, maybe not. So then I turned around and I put that was a white washcloth, a brown dot where the leak was. So I'm like, that's something eating at people's stomach. Okay, that looks dangerous because we have bad water in Colorado. So if we have bad water in Colorado, then yeah, I'm pretty sure most places have bad water. You know what I mean? Because our water, we're here at the mountains. You know what I mean? We used to have mountain water. It used to be when I was a kid and we traveled, man, wherever we went, water nasty. But then we come home and find there's no appreciation. Now you can't even get a new appreciation, even for Colorado water, because the water. Hold up, baby. These be right sitting back at the store. Let me make sure I don't smell like. Okay. Some chicken breast. That's why I said I'm gonna make a little pot of gumbo. I may make a bigger pot though now, come to find out that because I have to go to the store. So I may make, to be honest, a bigger pot of gumbo. But I don't know. I'm not expecting nobody like for real like that, but okay. So you want to always just continue, smell. And then once you get your meat all washed and that good stuff, smell it again. Just continue it up. Keep it up. So I'm getting like these people who act like our ancestors had some daggone lemon to spare, but they probably did, but they didn't use no lemon, and so they washed their stuff with water. But I did try this, and I like it, and I feel like it gets a lot more of the grit or whatever up off your food. The one thing I do like to add with it is a little coarse salt and a little vinegar. But anyway, let me go ahead and put this in the sink and let some water start running on it and stuff. Now, the only reason why I'm using faucet water, y'all, is only because I'm not going to sit there and, I'm using faucet water because I'm not gonna like sit and cook in it. This is just my bell peppers and stuff. And then I showed y'all the andouille sausage. Give me a half second because I'm gonna show you guys the brisket. And matter of fact, the brisket, I'm gonna put it on the grill. So maybe I'll put it on the grill and then show you because I gotta hurry up. Because you want it to be where it gets in there good enough, you know, like that. But, like it's hot, but it's not too hot. And it's not flames everywhere. You know, that's a long story, baby, long story. But try this about putting the lemon on your meat to wash it. Because I'm kind of maybe saying I'm a fan. But the only thing is, I hope I don't be forgetting my lemon. Usually any other time I have some lemon and lime. But then now that I need it for this purpose, who knows? So anyway, I'm gonna just dig them couple seeds out there. Toss them out. Okay, so let's give this a squeeze into this bowl. Yeah. And let's hurry up to that grilly poo. I don't have no board to sit thing. Oh, you know what I do? I'm lying. Let me see if I got some vinegar. Not vinegar, vinegar. Come over here, y'all. So anyway, I've got the lemon in there. Now I'm going to take just a little bit of vinegar. Like so. And I'm just going to give it a little... This is following me and it may not be doing good, but anyway, just a little bit of vinegar. 1 1/4 teaspoon of vinegar into your meat to get it clean. Especially that daggone pork and that daggone poultry. Because something about them, pew, you're taking a chance, I guess. I don't even know. I'm just like, that if you get sick off of one of them, you're sick. You know, beef, if you notice, like I know people say, oh, beef is bad for you and stuff like that. Beef is bad for you. But you know what? Guess what? I'd rather take my chances with beef than be sitting up there playing. Hey, let me put this over here. And then I'm going to walk over here with the brisket. And then after I do that, I'm going to show y'all the brisket. So I'm going to put it over here like so. Let me see if it's going to move with me. Move. Hold on, let me make sure it ain't tripping. It ain't on. I don't even know what button mean what. Okay, there. There we go. Okay, let me get the brisket and get it on this grill. I'm actually give this a little mix around this grill. There we go. I'm making sure you guys are following me there. Oh, there we go. Okay, so we're at the grill. I hope it's, you know what, I'm gonna lock it. I wonder how you lock it on something. I'll lock it. Give me a minute. Excuse me, ma'am. So anyway, some of the charcoal is not turned yet. So I'm gonna move some of it over. Let me just turn it all the way over here because it's acting like it won't be silly. Okay, there. Let's try that. Come on, come on, come on me. Okay, so anyway, some of the, let me see if I could just keep on going. There. Oh, I see what's wrong. Hate that. This part gotta be, okay. So anyway, now we're here. I hope this works. Nope, I turned it too far. I know y'all probably like, what is this girl doing? Hi, my friends. Merry Christmas. Somebody said hi to the YouTube family. I know that's right. Thank you. Somebody said the grill is brand new. Oh, somebody even got me. They said send a super chat if you want your message to stand out. Welcome, everybody. Please like, I gotta repeat. Please like, share, subscribe, and activate the notification bell to watch more wonderful content from the Chameleon Girl. Yay, yay. Thank you for writing that on there. Y'all got more better words than what I got to say. Come on and join up. Come on, hit that like button. Ooh, I love it. Wow, thank you for doing that for me. Thank you for putting that and encouraging people to do that. That actually really means a lot to me. And I hope y'all know and understand that. You guys being here means a lot to me too. Please know and understand that. But anyway, what I'm doing is kind of just taking a fork, which I shouldn't really, but like I said, I'm not no pit master or anything. And I'm just kind of mixing around the charcoal to make sure any charcoal that has not yet turned white, I want to mix it in with the white charcoal so that it'll burn very evenly. This is a big piece of meat, and we used to be able to say that brisket wasn't that expensive, but brisket is high. Oh, it is high nowadays, honey. But what you don't want happening is some fire coming up off of here. You don't want to still be able to see fire because you don't want your meat on there if that's what you could see, because then it's going to come up and it's going to sear the meat before it will cook it. Yep, try to put those black ones, the ones that have not, the ones that are still cold and they not have not started to ash over, if that's a better way to say it. Somebody help me with the wording now. Who's that who helped me with the wording on everything else? You gotta be there for me. Okay, 778. Okay. 778. How do I say this? I don't want my meat burnt, so it's gonna be a minute. Cause I mean the way that they worded everything, and then you know it's like I didn't even ask them to do that. That was like means so much to me. Thank you. That makes me go more lives, more videos, more shorts, more everything. Even more posts. Oh, it must be hot. Because my fingers turn burn. Chile. Ooh, child, baby. Ooh, child. So it's real hot. I think I'm gonna let it just try to ash over a few more of the coals. Let me try to make sure they're down low. Uh-oh. Rubadoo. I wish I knew how to have a moderator or moderators because some people can come in here acting cray cray. But welcome everybody who's here, who has been here, who will come. Oh, somebody's in Kenya. Hey, to who's in Kenya? I want to go. I gotta go. Gotta get to over there to Kenya, Africa, somewhere. I was invited to go to Ghana, though, by a friend of mine, and she also do my hair. And she actually says she has a vacation home over there and everything. She said, don't even trip. Let me know the dates when you want to go. And I was like, really? She said, that house, you could go ahead and stay there while you're in Ghana. So I was like, really? But I had went to go get my passport, and I wasn't born here. I'm born in Germany, and I lived in Greece for a certain time of my life. But when people ask me where I'm from, I just say I'm from Colorado Springs or from Colorado. But yeah, Colorado Springs. And so then anyway, I don't know. I feel like I've been here since I was like 5. And I feel like now that's going to be 46 years that I've been here. 47 years, actually. Because guess what? It's Capricorn season. Cap season. And so, anyway, I'm a Capricorn. And so, anyway, I don't know who else is a Capricorn. I don't know what y'all know about Capricorns. But we the best. We just have more balance. I mean, we're a little bit anal when it comes to getting things done and stuff like that and wanting certain things or accomplishing goals. We don't stop. Like, we do not play. Some people feel it's like for material stuff, but it's not. For me, it's not material gain. It's just that that's what I want to do. I want to accomplish some certain things, so I go after it. That's why I'm telling you guys, y'all just sitting up here watching this video. Hold on, I'll be back. Yeah. Move it. Move or lose it. Move. Move. Don't you know the word move? Here's the brisket, y'all. And we're going to take a closer look once it goes on the grill, but that's what it is. The way that I'm doing my brisket, not biscuit, is how I want to do mine. I know that there's a lot of people who put theirs directly on to the grill and then they just smoke it for 15 hours, however long they want to smoke it. But mine, what I'm doing is putting mine on there, but I have already put it in the oven for 4 hours. And then I plan on having it on the grill for 4 hours. So that's a total of 8 hours, right? And when I said I put it in the oven, it was on 275, I believe. But anyway, I'm going to put mine fat size down. Let me see if I can scoop this over yonder. Okay, y'all see that big heavy brisket? It's kind of breaking my arm. So I'm going to put mine fat size down. I am not the person who trims the fat off on my brisket over any meat. I'm not doing it. But what I may do is when it comes the time to, go ahead and cut it and things like that, I may take some of the fat off at that time. I'm not going for the whole thing where people say the burnt ends is my favorite. I'm not a pro on that level where I be doing that. My seasoning on my brisket is salt, pepper, shake it, and what else did I put on there? Salt, pepper, shake it. When I say shake it, that's my personal all-purpose seasoning that I make. Shakeitbygina.com. Ooh, stuff on the griddle. We don't want that. Ooh. This fire's up high. Ah, shoot. Let me see something. I'm going to close it to see if I could smother the fire a little bit. There. Yeah, we want to smother the fire. A lot of times I don't close it because I don't want to smother out the fire, but what has happened is the grease from the meat has ignited the fire. Now, like I said, I'm not the grill master, but I kind of know a little bit. I know what I feel like is necessary. Except for the fact why my husband, I had got him a Traeger, but it's been years ago, but those Traegers don't go out of style, so I don't know why I'm saying that. But needless to say, I had got him this really nice Traeger, and one day I was barbecuing on the daggone Traeger. And when I was barbecuing on the Traeger, all of a sudden the Traeger just went crazy and did its own thing. And then I went to like scrape because I'm like, well, maybe there's some oil on there. Went to go scrape it, just the whole fire. So I guess I'm thinking that's why people say don't barbecue inside your house. Okay. But needless to say, we got this closed because we're smothering out some of that fire. And I'm going to take this in the house, all this juice. I don't really have a need for the juice, but I do like to keep it to the side in case I decide I want to put some maybe in a spray bottle and just mist this thing, what is it, brisket. Because one thing we don't want to do is mess that brisket up. That brisket was about $100, and that has gotten very expensive. You guys know what? I'm thinking about something. You know what, y'all? Here's what's so cute about this grill too. Look. Look at, watch this. Okay, this is that side part where at the bottom you could put the charcoal and stuff and just let it steam. Not steam, but smoke this larger side over here. Yeah, now that's better. We getting some of that fire to go down. I'm gonna flip it and see what the fire's doing. Let me put you guys right here to see if y'all can see there. There. I'll put you like that, Dell. Okay, let me get some kind of way to look at it. Oh, see? See, y'all didn't even say nothing. Why don't y'all press the button and say the fire is erupting? Look at all that fire erupting on there. We don't want that. That's another good reason why this fat is on there too. Because if your meat kind of goes too hot, then guess what? What I may do is actually, oops, not that. Hold on, y'all. I'm gonna have to be dangerous. I'm gonna have to live dangerous. I was gonna carry it over my house. But don't trip, don't trip. Ain't nothing wrong, ain't nothing wrong. This is fat, and we take it off. But what I am gonna do is scoot it way over, because I have to contain this fire that I'm not feeling. Well, actually, we'll just use this. Gosh, come on, baby. Oh, and it's hot. Shit. I mean, shoot. Dang, I'm annoying. There. Gosh. Okay, now that fire is gone down. Good. Now let's get it on the other side. Now, the other side, if we would have started on the other side, we have limited places to go because there is no fat on there. It's just all the beef. And we do not want it to come out burned or messed up or anything. I mean, things cost a lot of money these days, you know, babies. Go, baby. Shoot. Come on. But yeah, I like this. It has that little side part right there. Look, y'all. I showed you. This little side part right here. Where this is also, if you run out of room on this, then you could be grilling on here. Or as if it's pork, it's not much room. But it's about a little smaller than the hibachi. So I'm cold on the hibachi though. Ooh, I be tearing it up on the hibachi. But anyway. Let me see, anybody here? Oh, I love what this person said. "778 said, welcome everyone, please." And they're speaking on behalf of me because I need help. Okay? I need help with on how to communicate with y'all. What my needs are, my desires. Like we're in a relationship and we are. But this person, listen to what they say. 778 said, welcome everyone. Please like, share, and subscribe to activate the notification bell to watch more wonderful content. Yay, yay. Then they also said it looks brand new. That's the grill. Yeah, it is brand new. I just unpackaged it. And then, oh, they're telling you guys this. How to get your message to stand out is to send a super chat or a sticker. I think stickers are free. You'll be contributing to the host success on YouTube. And I appreciate him saying that. Her, whoever this person is. Because they didn't really have to do all that for me. Because I'm like, well, if you do it, thank you. Because it means more than if I have to ask you to do it. And so that's why I think I just appreciate that so much. Have you ever met somebody that, let me see if I can work this now. Let's see here. Oh, have you ever met someone, I know you have, but have you ever thought about it? Have you ever known somebody who just requires so little from you and they are so appreciative over just the smallest stuff that it makes you want to do 10 times more for somebody? That's me. When somebody is so easy to please, grateful, thankful, um, just all these good things about themselves, it makes me want to do way beyond anything that I believe that they want. I don't know why I'm like that. Okay, we finally got them going. I want to open it because right now it shows us on, oh, it's over 450 degrees for this grill, but I don't want to have the fire start coming up again. But I think I'm just gonna take my chances. Chances, Ethan. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna take my chances and just kind of leave it open. And when I cooked it in the oven before putting it on here, I did cook it on 275 degrees for 4 hours, I believe. So I mean, it was done. That's the way my sister taught me to make it because she would take a brisket and turn it into a roast beef. And that's a recipe that you guys may want to explore because there's a lot of uses for brisket instead, not just to only barbecue the brisket. It's like a lot of uses for it. And her brisket, when she turns it into that daggone roast beef and she puts gravy with it, mashed potato like that, when she does it, you talking about something like that. Yeah. Yeah, so what I'm doing, the reason why I opened this grill up, let me see if I can get you guys over here. The reason why I open my grill now and I'm having the meat rest on there, and because I want to drop the temperature on the grill. I don't want to cook my meat at 400 degrees. I mean, that's not me, what I want to do. You guys know what I like to do? Cook it low and slow. But today, we're not going to be necessarily low and slow like that. We were when we started it off in the oven. And you guys don't get on me too bad. I'm just exploring. But I have made a brisket like this before to where I put it in the oven first and then I bought it and put it on the grill and let it finish cooking. And then going back to my sister, when she makes that roast beef out of brisket, she just take a whole brisket, season it, salt, pepper, onion, whatever her seasoning she want to have to make it good. And she would take and put hers in the oven for 4 hours. Who is that? Who is that? Jackson? Oh, nobody, because my dog will go crazy if somebody's out there. Don Don, I know it's you trying to scare me. I know someone is trying to scare me. Who's over there? All right, I'm by the grill. I'm going to get burnt. Try to pick your meat by the very edge to look and see what it do. Yeah, okay. Oh, you can tell it's going to be nice and tender. Well, I think it's already tender. Now we're looking for the grill to come in. But anyway, going back to my sister. So she'll take a whole brisket, put it in her oven. I'm not sure if she trims hers initially, but I don't think that she does because I got that recipe from her and I believe she said do not trim it. Put it in there fat size up because then all that juices just roll down, roll down, roll down over it and kind of basting by having that fat render down instead of going in and basting every 5 seconds. Yeah, we got the heat down now. So we're at about 300 degrees. It's climbing now. We're about 350 degrees. Let me close this all the way. There we go. And so anyway, after she would do, season it all up, she put it in the oven for 4 hours. This is literally her recipe. She told me because I don't share recipes. The only person who shares recipes is me. And that's, why I share my recipes? Because I want it to carry on. Somebody may need that recipe and want to carry it on. You never know who you're helping either. But after that, she would remove it and she would bake it again the next day on 4 more hours, total of 8 hours. And her brisket was no longer brisket. It was roast beef every time. And I loved it when she would make that. Okay, so anyway, let's go in the house. Let's cut these vegetables up, y'all. All right. My kids ain't even spoke to me barely. They're up there sleep. Sorry, I thought I was gonna choke out. So anyway, like right quick, let's talk about these beans that we got back there. Remember the ones that we washed and then we put them in some water? So now the water has come to a boil. We want to cook these today. And so by us needing to cook these today, we had to do what we call a quick boil. You want to bring your beans and not, it doesn't really work good for all beans, but it works good if you're dealing in light color beans like navy beans, split pea beans. What else kind of beans? What other kind of beans? Mostly a lot of your light color beans, red beans, they don't do as good to do a quick boil on those. But needless to say, what we're doing is some black eyed peas because we know what do we do on New Year's Day? We eat some black eyed peas. And who eats them? Everybody. And how much you need? At least a spoonful. So So anyway, that's what we're making today. So we have bought those to a boil. Now that we have bought those to a boil, what I'm going to do is set a plate on top of it. Oh, shoot. I hope the alarm don't go off. There. Girl, the water boiled all off my potatoes. Now, y'all, usually, let me see if I can make the button thing work. Hold on. Okay, usually, I like to use a whole chicken to do, to do my black eyed peas. But in this case, not my black eyed peas. And my black eyed peas is the reason why I gotta go to the store because I need some smoked meat. All my smoked meat is frozen, and I think I need bacon, but maybe not. Anyway, gotta have some smoked meat. What was I going to share with you guys right quick? Let me see. Hold up. Yeah, I usually use an entire chicken when I make my gumbo. But I don't know. My husband, he got me these breasts, and I'm going to make that work. And I'm going to make the breasts do what they do. I'm trying to see the size pot that I'm going to use for my gumbo. I think I know which one I want, actually. And I don't feel bad. I'm just going to make a little bit of this, a little bit of that, because you know what? No matter how good a person cook around here, my family, 2 days later, it's like, well, I'm over leftovers, you know, and they're looking at me. So it's like, well, why my baby? Oh. Who that? Who's there? I want to show you guys my, we're going to go downstairs and we're going to get this pot. But I'm going to show you guys this closet that needs to be done. But what I thought is maybe make a live and organize this closet. But the reason why I want to show it to you guys is because I remember when I was really, really starting to get into cooking. And by then, my dad, he had already passed away. But my dad had a gang of stuff. He had things that made sausage, pasta, mixtures, food processors, real ones too, the real, like the antique type stuff, meat slicers, I mean, old-fashioned pressure cookers. My dad and them, they had all that stuff, right? Why is that red light coming on? Where's all this mean? Okay, let me see something. Hold on. Okay, here. I don't know. On the real life, I don't even know how to work half the stuff I got. But anyway, my dad had all this different stuff. So then when I started getting into cooking, my sister, I went to her, and she's the oldest out of my mom and dad's children. So she had all this stuff. And I don't know why. So then anyway, I asked her nicely. And she was like, no, I ain't giving you nothing. You know, just treating me like that and make me feel bad, you know. Oh, somebody said they're from Kenya. I know that's right, honey. I wish. Hi. Hi, everybody. How's everybody doing? God bless you guys. And so anyway, she said, I ain't giving you nothing. Turned around and I found out she gave our brother, who's in between me and her, she gave him, let him have his pick of anything. You know, he probably sold half the stuff because, like I said, it was antiques. But if he did, he did. If he didn't, he didn't. We're young. But I said, one day, I said, that's okay. Because one day, I'm going to get me some stuff. And it's going to be mine. I didn't fight her for my dad's cookware and stuff like that. But my family started helping me and I started helping me, you know, and then when I looked up, I have almost any cookware that I need to have. And that's why I said, you know, I need to do a video for you guys. And the video should be about beginner's cooks. Let me check on my brisket. Because I don't want no problem. Looking perfect. Hey, Ben. Where you at? Where's you coming from? Oh, are you okay? You got a cold?
A little congestion and all.
I'm live. I said I'm live.
Oh.
Just so you know. I don't want you to think I'm crazy. My brisket smell good, look good. It was a little hot at first still. So I just went on ahead. What did I do? I think I kind of like moved the coals over so that it wouldn't be as hot in one area so that it could go for how long I wanted to go for. Now that butcher's paper that you usually use, is that to wrap that when it's done?
Yeah, wrap it in there. I wrap it in butcher's block paper and then wrap a towel around it.
And just let it rest.
Let it rest.
I had it in the oven for 4 hours. You know that though, right? Didn't you know?
Yeah.
Because you was awake.
Yeah.
Give me that. Give me that.
I'm getting
oh, okay. I like when I just move right here.
Yeah. What's that?
This thing, I forgot what I was talking about. I was telling them a story about something. Oh, so anyway, I was like, one day I'm going to get all my own supplies to where I don't have to ask nobody for nothing about, can I use your pot? Do you get the, you know what I mean? I was like, nope. And I shouldn't have had to ask because it was my father's anyway, but I guess it was just like, well, I'm the oldest. So anyway, I don't have everything down there right now, but I'm going to show you guys my closet that I want to arrange with you guys. So we could do like a live, and then I'm going to take everything out of it, and then I'm going to put it back in. I'm going to organize it. Not by like, you know, like perfect or anything, but like in alphabetical. Huh, baby?
No, it's on them.
You talking to me?
The dogs. Absolutely.
Huh?
No, it's just on them.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry. Anyway. I got these closets over here at my house that I love having because now I have a special place for my appliances. I'm going to show you guys some of them right now. Boom. Okay. That's a food processor. Remember I said I begged my sister for that? That's just a punch holder, but it's still mine. And then when I cater, I have stuff like that. Let's just move down on this side. That is my most recent stock pot. I recommend that everybody has a stock pot, even if it's little. And then I have this machine that's like, it do everything. It's even an air fryer and stuff, but it is kind of large. But what we do is pull it out during the holidays. And then we're able to bake pies and keep things warm, or maybe finish off macaroni and cheese. But I do not keep that upstairs. And then I got a Keurig right here. And my God, I said one day I'm gonna have my own stuff, because my sister wanted me to beg her, I guess, for the stuff. And even if I would have, she probably would have just fell out laughing because it's so funny. And so anyway, I got things like this. This is where you just set a chicken upright on top of it and let it roast in your oven. I believe this one may do a turkey. I'm not sure, but I should try that for y'all. And then it's kind of like, this is the best lighting I got. Oh, the light bulb is blowing. I was thinking, it sure is dark for us to be a hallway, but I don't be down here. Okay. I got an electric skillet down here. Thank God. Cast iron skillets. And all this has to be organized and stuff, right? Down here, I got a larger food processor. And I didn't know I had two, but cool. Because you know what? I'll never want to be wanting some. Oh, you know what? That actually at the top wasn't a food processor. It's one of them Ninja blenders. I got a baby pot right there, or whatever it's called, slow cooker, that I plan on giving my daughter, because I do be sharing this stuff with my kids. And then I have a pressure cooker, of course. And then I have another slow cooker. I'm a slow cooker person, because y'all know how I like it, right? Low and slow when I cook. I hate that this light is out. But what I'm going to do is make a video for you guys. I'm going to make two. We're going to do one video organizing this stuff. And then we're going to do another video showing people, especially if they're new to cooking and stuff like that. We want to do another video showing them what is really necessary to buy when you're just starting. You know what I mean? Because a lot of us, we may be experienced something a little bit more. But some people, they're not. And by the way, if you guys just joined me, this is the reason why I was showing you guys this stuff, my little pots and stuff that I'm so proud of. I've been collecting this stuff for a lot of years. I'm going to show you guys one thing that belongs to my dad, because it's all I have out of all of his pots, all of his pans. But what I was saying is that I have this sister. She's my older sister. And she just made off like a bandit with everything. And it kind of hurt, you know what I mean? Because what did you think, I would never cook in my life, or I never would want anything? Like, what's up, girly? So anyway, she's not a girly girl, because for her to do her sister like that is wild, because then we have a brother in the middle of me and her. She let him come and pick out anything for my dad. And the thing about it, I'm saying my dad, because my dad is deceased, and I think that they should have shared his cookware, because it was like real cookware. Some of it antique cookware. So anyway, let's get back to my cookware that I now have, because she motivated me. That's why I always said, let negative stuff motivate you. So anyway, this is the pot that we're actually needing, because we're making something in here. I forgot what are we making. But I love this pot right here. I'm going to show you. Hold on. It's just from Walmart. See? It's not huge, not overboard, nothing fancy. Believe it or not, I think that pot was $34 maybe. Okay, so you guys can definitely, I'm sure, afford to get a good pot and, a good, you know, just what you need. Especially when you're beginning. So I have a really, really good friend who got me that. That is the Just Beautiful, or Just Beauty by, what is that girl's name? Drew Barrymore. I believe that's from her collection at Walmart. And it's a built-in steamer. It is a slow cooker. It's like a lot going on. And so then anyway, this right here, a Dutch oven. Is my daughter's, so some of this stuff ain't mine. And then anyway, what we talking about? What is this? I'm gonna need this too. But anyway, a pressure cooker. This right here is an ice machine, And when my mom was alive, I wanted her to have an ice machine, but I didn't realize that ice machines was only about, I don't know how much they were then. My mom was alive like 2.5 years ago though. I got this ice machine that makes your ice, and it's some good ice, for about $50 on Amazon. Check them out. And so anyway, just stuff like that. This is the only thing I have of my dad's. This is ancient history. That's his roasting pan. And I'm honored to have it. It's over 100 years old. And I decided I'm not taking it nowhere because I thought it came up lost or whatever happened. But I found it. And I thank God for it. So anyway, that's the one you guys always see me using, this skillet here. And then just another, that's a full-size stock pot and just stuff like that. There's an extra burner in case you're like me and you cook a lot of food and stuff. Well, then you can have extra burners to keep your food warm or something if you want. But that's what I'm into. I'm not into like, oh, I got to have this latest jewelry that's coming up or something. It ain't that for me. Let me see. I'm trying to make sure if I'm trying to wipe it off. What in the world? Oh, I didn't even know it enlarged. Look, that enlarges. How? Why is it so big? Let me see if I could go back to regular size. I didn't know you can enlarge it on yourself. I thought it had to be facing away from you. But anyway, yeah, I'm grateful for that. And then my family, who knew how much and how passionate I am about cooking, well, guess what? Then they would give me stuff. And I'm not the type of person who I don't like it. And you know what I mean? I like stuff and I use my stuff. I use my gifts. You know what I mean? The ones that I receive. But my family always gets stuff that I really am going to use. So that helps, you know. But so we want them black-eyed peas. Definitely, they gotta sit. So we brought them to the quick boil, and what you want to do is boil them for maybe an hour if you want. And then after you boil them for about an hour, less than that, you can do less than that. But anyway, boil them for about 30 minutes and let them sit on there for about 2 hours on that same burner in the same pot. Don't disturb them. I just gotta wipe this thing here off. Hey, babe. Baby! Okay. My whole family ignored me, but that's cool. They ain't trying to show me love today? Is that what that is? Okay, let's go check on this brisket. Okay, here. Another little horn on a brisket. Okay. Now the brisket. See, this is when we first went in. But this is all fat. So that's another reason to point out, keep the fat on. Do not taking the fat off of your brisket. You know, I'm a beginner, so I can only tell you as a beginner. Maybe that's the burnt end, but I don't want no burnt end. I just want mine to be deliciousness because I love the texture of brisket. And I have actually taken and cut a brisket in half after it was done cooking. And then I made different food out of it. One time I made some enchiladas. Child, I almost, and I ain't being funny, I almost put the Mexican businesses out of style after I made those enchiladas. They were so good. They were so good. So anyway, let's go ahead and see what's on the other side of it. After we done left her alone. Ooh, wait a minute, y'all. Look how tender. Watch this. Watch this. Look. Just slide in. But I'm scared. I don't want to break it or anything. And it's very heavy, so let me carefully. There. Okay. So when we cut it, when I say cut it away from the grain, see how the grain, this is what people mean. Let me show you guys because the grain is clearly showing up. Okay, look. See the grain like this? When we're cutting away from the grain would mean that I'm going that way, like that. And what I'm going to do is put, although it's so juicy and tender, on the inside, I want the outside to look even more better than what it looks now. Because this, I mean, it's done and stuff, but let's go ahead and add a little something. Ooh. Ruby-doo. So I'm going to say barbecue sauce. Right. Honey. I want some honey. Barbecue sauce, honey. I want some ketchup, mustard. I don't think no molasses. But anyway, I'm not making this like I'm a pro or something. I'm just making it to do what I came to do. Ow! Me got burnt. Me sad. Shoot. Burnt. I don't know who does that. Goes up to the eye and just touches it, but am I one of those I'll try anything once type people or what? I mean, who does that? Okay, here. Where am I? Where am I? Move. I mean, every time I move, it's like, you think my dogs think I'm inviting them to come on and eat or something? Come on and eat my food. I ain't got enough for me. So you know I ain't got enough for you. Sheesh, wally. Okay, so to make this barbecue sauce, or doctor it up, shall we say? If I wish I could find one more bottle. But anyway, I can't. And stay out. We know that's just one of my dogs. Trying to be in the kitchen or just too close to the threshold. We won't play that over. You know what I mean? Because and we surely ain't finna eat with them. Much as I'm a dog lover, just certain things that, no, baby. Ooh, baby. Shoot. Hold on, y'all. I gotta open the honey, the barbecue sauce, blah. Okay. But I bet I can make some barbecue sauce if I just put my little mind to it. My little heart into it. I bet you that, baby. Okay, ketchup. Oh, what if I have no ketchup? Mama. Do Mama not have no ketchup, sis? Shit. Oh, here's some. I meant, shoot. For real. I didn't mean to say that. Because this is just that year for me. I don't know about nobody else. But for me, I don't really want to be sitting up here accidentally cussing and all that. I want a real peaceful life ahead of me. I got too much going on for me to sit up there and act like I'm cool with this and that. So anyway, I'm going to take this thing of ketchup, and it is, how many ounces? 18-ounce bottle of, is it Sweet Baby Ray? Sweet Baby Ray. And I like his sweet and spicy. So I'm going to put the whole thing into my pan here. Okay, great. Now, let me just flip it, actually. Okay, then I'm going to take a little bit of Louisiana, and I'm going to dash 1, dash 2. And then I'm going to take some yellow mustard. And I'm going to right in the middle. Let's say 1/4 teaspoon. And then I'm going to go in. I'm going to add some honey. We're not going to do a gang of it or nothing. We're going to do enough though. Okay. And then we're going to do some ketchup. This sauce not like I poured it out the bottle and put it on my meat type situation. And so for the honey, we probably did, I would say I would do not 1/3 cup, 3 tablespoons, let's say, which may actually equal to 1/4 cup, but I don't believe so. It has to be heaping. And so anyway, I'm gonna turn that on. Back yonder. I'm gonna just go ahead and get it going on high. We're gonna check on this meaty poo. Because I can't have my meat get messed up just because I'm first time, well, second time, whatchamacallit. See all that? Once I put the whatchamacallit on there, but this is tender. You can see, wait, I'm pressed down. You see the juice? Well, you can hear it because all the juices start flowing out of it. So we know there's a lot of juice in there. Look at that tender. Watch. That fork just about sink in without piercing it. So anyway, we're just gonna let it do what it do, like Ray Charles said, right? For a few more minutes. And what it's doing now is just I wanted to take on the smoke. That's what I wanted to do. Look at my little doggy. He's so mean. I get scared. I don't even want people to come to my house. And that's why I really like to invite people, because this sucker right here, he's a trip. Hi, Jackson. But he's so cute. He's so cute. But himsies meansies. Himsies meansies. Hi, son. Good morning.
Oh, what are you cooking?
Happy New Year again. Happy New Year. I'm cooking that brisket right now. I'm just letting it smoke.
Oh,
I love you.
that sounds good, Mom.
Sounds good or smells good?
Well,
It's going to be all love. You deleted message. No, it don't matter. Because, you know, some people just say crazy stuff. So, whatever. I like closets. Okay. I do it all. How are you guys all doing? Okay, there's my barbecue sauce. I want to turn it down. One thing I neglected to add was some butter. So let's go ahead and get some butter in there. Because that's going to really put it over the top. In my opinion. Let me turn that all the way off to the off position because it's rather bubbly. Hold on, y'all. See? Okay, y'all hold on. Let me get the butter in there. And quite frankly, I could smell if I was gonna like it from a mile away. On anything. I could smell even if food is seasoned or if it needs more seasoning. That's not saying like, oh, I'm perfect and all that, but I could do that. I have that ability. So I have to give it a smell first. Look. I'm gonna put a little bit more ketchup because I don't like the barbecue sauce to have. I mean, I'm gonna put a little bit more of the barbecue sauce in the bottle because although delicious, it's leaning more towards the ketchup side of barbecue sauce, and that's not the goal. That's not my goal. I mean, I'm just being honest. Gina's just being honest. Yay. Hold on, I hope this doesn't do anything weird. This may cut the whole thing off. Hold on. Okay. Yay, yay. So about 1/4 stick is fine for butter. I'm using some good butter. Kerrygold is what I'm going to use. You don't have to. But I would say get kind of more in the habit of cooking with real butter. Like not margarine so much. Because I feel like margarine leaves like a little paste on the roof of my mouth. Excuse me, I gotta get some ice. Alrighty. So we're back and we're in full effect. I hope it's not on mute or anything because I didn't know. Because sometimes I don't know. I'm going to just be honest. I'll be blind a little bit. I'm pulling my brisket and it's going into the oven to let the barbecue sauce really get into it. So with this, I'm going to have to take all this oil out of that pan. Yeah. Yeah. That was like a turkey tail or something over there. But not for real, I'm just playing. It wasn't really. It wasn't really big. So we're gonna go ahead and pour all this up here. And then we're gonna figure out why is my hand so greasy. Wipe down the sides, guys, if you feel grease on your pan, if you pour something out or whatever, because this got to go in the oven. You do not want a grease fire in your oven. And for good measure, what I like to do is put a piece of aluminum foil on the bottom rack, one of the large pieces, so it'll catch anything. Let me get this brisket. Ah. So I'm gonna take this couple things. This ain't nothing but some silicone. Prevent the cabinet from burning right here. ASAP, boo-boo. Okay. So anyway, now what I'm gonna do is just take that barbecue saucy. And we're gonna really, really whisk it together. I may want some more honey. I don't know. I don't know. Cause you can smell it. It was already the spicy type. You can really smell the spicy in it now. So we're gonna put this all over the brisket. Let me see. After I put it on there, then taste it, right? I know it's good, I'm sure. Yeah, it's good. Okay. I'm gonna add a little bit more honey to it though. Honey love. Give me that honey love. Give me that honey love. I know a lot of people don't understand my. We're going out to that song. So anyway, what this is going to do, one of the biggest reasons why I'm adding this sauce in there is because we know the brisket's done. We know it's smoky. But now, what I want to do is soften the outside a little bit. Not a whole lot, but a little bit. From when we grilled it. But it's tender. On the inside it's tender and it is juicy. But we're just going to get the outside nice and tender now. We're going to put it in the oven on a low and slow heat. Let me think of what I want to put it on. I haven't put on, I haven't, 350, nope. Nope. 305, nope. 300. 300 degrees is where I want that to be. Hi, everybody. Welcome. You eat all that? Well, I mean, I'm cooking it, so I was thinking. This cook is only for you. Sure is. Yeah, sure is. But I'll share it with you if you want it. So, but okay, so we kind of brush that over there. I don't want a whole lot of sauce on the other side. That's not the goal here. I don't want a lot of sauce on this side. So when I say I brushed it on, I'm talking about I brushed it very, very thin. Now what I will do is take and cover it with some foil real tight. Okay. Go ahead and get that on there. Oh, I wish I could go to the mountains, y'all. Yep, to make sure your foil is on real nice and tight. Real tight, because you want some of that steam to come up and soften that outer part. And make sure that the inner part is juicy. So this goes in the oven right now. On, again, 300 degrees. Oh, something in my eye, something in my eye, something in my eye. Oh, and it ate my eyeball, something in my eye. Okay, you guys, what I need for y'all to do is hold on for a second, okay? And then I'll be right there. Let me see something, y'all. Try to make sure that this daggone thing is going to work. Hi, I live around you. Oh, you do? Wow. Ah-ha! Uh-oh, we got another one. I'm just sitting up here learning how to block people and stuff, so I like this feature. Yes, that's what I'm looking for. Happy New Year, everybody. Happy New Year. Happy New Year. Yay, yay. Hi, everybody. I hope everybody is just feeling blessed like me. Because I ain't gonna lie. I feel good. I feel blessed. God is good. And He is too good for me to be sitting up complaining, for me to sit up mad at somebody. Please. Why am I going to be mad at somebody but want God to forgive me? That ain't it. So, needless to say, yeah, good. The grill will cost $100. That little baby grill of mine. I wish I had something else to grill, but I don't. If it was up to me, I'd grill some hot dogs. I'm doing good. How are you all doing? Uh-oh. Hold on. I cannot even believe that. Wow. Mm-hmm. So now, what I would like to do, I'm trying to figure out, do I want to start on this potato salad? Yeah. I'm going to tell you guys some secrets to the potato salad that I like to do and that I will always suggest probably. Dagnabbit. A couple of my potatoes stuck on the bottom. But they're not like they're scorched smelling. I mean, scorched tasting. You could just see that they stuck. So let me just take off the outside of that. No. I want to go on vacation. I want to go on vacation. Period. Sharp knife. Riley. Ray. I need a favor. Thank you. Hey, baby. How are you?
Fine.
Why you say it like that? I'm on live, but why you say that?
Because the Stranger Things ending was kind of buns.
It wasn't even that good, right?
No, it was good. It's just the more and more that I think about it, it's like the more frustrated I am. Because there are so many plot holes.
Yeah.
And then I was texting the gang, I was texting the group chat, and I was like talking about it, and like one of them just keeps saying the same thing that I've already said 5 times. Like they just keep like answering a question that I never asked. Like it's about Dimension X. I know what Dimension X is. I know what it is.
You're gonna have to stop that. How do you stop it from
Alexa?
this one?
Alexa, stop. It's like I know what Dimension X is, and when I tell you I know what it is, why do you keep telling me what it is? I know what it is. I don't need you to answer a question I'm not asking.
Right.
And then even after I said like, oh, I don't need the science explanation. I need like the why to it.
Yeah, not the scientific answer. It's like just what's the method to the madness? What happened?
It's like the human answer. I don't want to know like the science aspect of it.
Yeah, the science behind it and all that. I hate when people do that. So you didn't really like the ending, if you really gonna be honest?
I really love the ending, but it's like they just didn't include.
They left it up to the imagination, is what somebody told me.
That's not even the problem. Like, yeah, I really like that part, but my thing about
That they did that?
Yeah, I like that part, but it's just like so much of the show. It could have gone in so many other directions, and they just left out a whole bunch of stuff. And the
whole show that went on, the episode
really
season 5.
Season. Yeah, this season they left out.
They should have did better.
Like, yeah, like if you introduce certain themes, you need to follow through with them. Especially the themes that they introduced, they kind of just like left it nowhere. And like actually important themes, like if you didn't want to do it the right way, you shouldn't have done it at all. Why are you sitting like that? That looks so uncomfortable. Just lay.
She likes that because her legs are floppy leg. She's knock-kneed. A dog being knock-kneed? You think a dog can be knock-kneed though?
Probably.
What about bow-legged? Yes.
Yeah.
Like pits? I think pits are bow-legged.
Yeah.
Hi, everybody. Everybody say hi. I wish I knew how to just scroll around and see everything. That one is silly.
Oh, don't lick me. Stop being disgusting rodent.
Woo!
Woo!
What? Ghouls?
He licked on the inside of his mouth.
Oh.
Ouch. Owie, Cookie?
She licked him dead on her mouth.
Yes.
Dead in his mouth. But he likes it, you know what I mean?
He had his mouth open.
Where you going?
Just standing up here. So,
No, you're trying to ease on out of here. I ain't seen you all morning.
I don't want to be next to them because they're trying to lick me.
Well, there's a chair right here.
I'm going to sit up here.
It's okay, but you know what I really want to ask you, Riley? Well, something that's kind of important. Let me see what it was regarding. Oh, I wanted you to cut up, wash the vegetables. And then I already washed them. But anyway, can you cut up my vegetables for the gumbo? So I could get going. And my sausage, please. And then guess what's the bad news? Gotta go to the store to get some daggone smoked meat. Because I froze mine. And it's still frozen.
How long will it take to unthaw?
10 years probably. Because it's huge. It's just a huge smoked bag. Yeah. And then, you know. I really would like to do that, you know what I mean? And then just unthaw it out or thaw it out. But
That's something I
then,
realized the other day. I guess I've been saying unthaw all this time.
well, my sister's the one who corrected me and said thaw. She says called thaw it out because unthaw is not a word or something she said. But you know how people always watching what you say, and if you say something wrong or you get the word wrong, they act like you're a complete crazy person.
Mm-hmm.
But they mess up their vocabulary. Ain't I don't even know what they're talking about, but they're always trying to correct somebody. Like, please stop, stand down, stand down. But guys, I'm peeling some potatoes for the potato salad. So what I was going to say was...
Mommy said the ones in the colander are already clean.
Huh?
The ones in the colander are already clean.
Yes, those are bell pepper. And then just wash the onion and outside of it.
Ooh, what's that?
I have a lot of onion.
What's that in that can?
In a can? I don't have a can over here.
I see one.
A can?
I see one.
You see a can?
Yeah.
I don't see any Red Bull cans. I mean,
Whoa,
I
I
don't see
said
any
Red
cans.
Bull. You said Red Bull.
Sun's in my eye.
No, there's nothing in your eye. You're
Yes,
just...
it is. No, I'm dead
Actually?
serious.
Oh, really?
Yes, come
Oh,
here
wait.
and check my eye. I think, well, after you wipe your hands, there's a paper towel or something. Something's in my eye.
I never did my popper. I forgot.
Uh-oh. Something in my eye for real. Yes, it is, because now it's on the brown part towards the top right of the brown part. You're look. Something's in my eye, and it ain't my eyeball. Something's bothering me. I wanted to ask y'all if you would do me a favor and begin to hit the like button and make sure you're subscribing because I have some content coming up that I don't want you to miss.
You just want this sliced?
Yeah, not no huge chunks, but not no little one.
Okay.
Where you gotta go searching for. And then, you know, beyond that, I do want some more sausage.
Yeah.
For the gumbo. So that's all I got is those two. And I know it's just gonna be us, but I still want more. I hadn't heard from Locke today.
Yeah.
So who knows what she's gonna call me. I'm gonna be up there tomorrow to see you and I love you so much, Mom. Now where you at? But anyway, when y'all gonna make your potato salad, please make sure that you boil your potatoes with the skin on. Don't cube it and then boil your potatoes. Because what happens is it gets like watery. They be in there watery, and then to drain it is like, then are they breaking because they're little pieces that have been cut. Bigger than that.
Bigger? Okay.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. We don't want nobody having a fish for it.
This big?
Yeah.
It's kind of just sad that it's all the way over, though.
What?
Stranger Things, like forever it's over. No more new season.
How you know? Just like Friday after next. And now they making last Friday. They better be making
it's
some
literally
last
over.
Friday.
Like the Duffers said they're not making no more.
Okay, and that's what Ice Cube said.
Huh?
That's what Ice Cube said too. And then
I'm not sure. Well,
all the rappers who retire and then they're
they
back.
can't really make any more Stranger Things. The actors are too old. They already look like they're like 20-something years old and they look like they're 20.
At least everybody ended up happy.
Did you watch it?
No. I started watching it and then
No, she didn't watch it. Make her
You
watch it.
literally could have just watched it with me and Dad and Dawn and
I
that.
was so tired. I went to sleep.
Those shoes are too big for you, Tati. Are they or are they comfy?
No, they're comfy.
I went to bed at almost 4 in the morning last night. It was...
Doing what? Watching Stranger Things?
Well, yeah.
You rewatched it this season?
Oh, We got done at like 2.
Oh, wow.
Really, really sad. I didn't really expect that, but the reason why I seen the ending is because someone spoiled it. I watched it.
Who?
And then,
Gavin?
no.
Who? One of your from Madonna? Huh.
Just a random person. But I was watching like I was looking for that theory I was talking about, and then all of a sudden I seen like an edit, and I was like, it's cute. And then like everybody would grab, and then it was like,
Tati, something's in my eye. Will you try to look? Or now my eye leaking. Something's in my eye.
which one?
The right one. Let me turn to the side. You see it?
No.
It's even on the brown part.
There's nothing on your eye.
Yes, it is. It's in my eyeball.
There's nothing on your eye I can see.
It's on my eyeball. Now it's down. Now it's down at the bottom almost. Nope. It's on the brown part.
Why are you
Is there a lash like point now? Is there a lash? Look, let me turn slowly to.
No, don't move.
Well, I'm just seeing if there's a dead lash
No,
hanging.
there's no dead lash. I don't see anything in your eye.
All right, I'll just let it out.
Did you guys set these off already without me?
Alexa,
I'll do one
Stop.
because I didn't do mine last night.
I didn't.
do a firecracker, y'all. Let my friends see it.
Cool.
Don't pull it towards me, though.
Alexa.
Alexa, knock it out. What's Alexa on?
Such a bozo, bro.
What's Alexa on for now? That's all. Oh my gosh, you're cleaning up all that.
Oh, that's a mess.
That's a big one.
Alexa, stop. Yeah, this Tati, can I have those peppers and can I have a bowl?
Tati, there's a hair. It's on the brown part of my eye. Get a flashlight, ma'am. Please. It's really bothering me. It's bothering me too bad. I don't even know if I could go on. Look. It's on the brown part now. A little lash or something.
Look this way.
That way?
Look like to where your eyeball is just straight up. Yeah, there's nothing on your eye.
Yeah, it is.
I don't even see
Go
anything.
wash your
on
eye
top.
out.
Oh no.
I know it is. I could feel it in there.
I
It's a
think
lash.
it's something like. I think it's lint.
Well, get it out.
No, it's like. I don't know what it is. But it's
Can
something
you
black.
get it out?
No.
Why? It just went in there. Oh, you're scared too, you mean?
Yeah.
Uh,
I'm
Is it
sorry.
an eyelash?
It looks like something like just like a piece of like lint.
It's an eyelash. Okay, well maybe it is. But anyway, something is on my eye. That's why my eye is always leaking. Is my makeup all leaked around now?
No.
Smeared?
Not too bad. It's just
Not too bad. So it is smeared.
It's just on your shirt.
Is it smeared on my face?
No. I mean a little bit. It's just like it's gonna dry fine.
Are you busy? I was just gonna ask for my phone and AirPods.
Okay,
Let me just try my best.
let me sweep up this mess and then I'll go get your phone.
Okay.
I knew something was in my eye. I have to get it
The
out.
same way cut up that I did for the dressing.
Yeah, diced. Is it diced? Yeah, diced for this meal. Thank you for asking.
Yeah.
Because you never know. One time I cut my vegetables I diced them and they was not supposed to be like that. For some meal. But then liver and onions. When I came out though, that was fine. Ooh! You talking not good.
I guess I'll bring it up.
You do what?
He thought I was playing with him. I said, no, I'm leaving you in 2025.
Who? Your friend?
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
I'm bringing
Don't say no names, but throw a hint. Who was it?
A.
Oh, really?
No, boy A, not the girl one.
Yeah.